Breaking news. Skeletal remains are found at a popular St. Louis County park. Where and when officers discovered them.
He's accused of firing shots at a school trunk or treat event. What we know about today's hearing for the former St. Louis County officer charged in the case.
If you've been approached by an officer in the Metro East, it may have been a fraud. What we're learning about the Millstadt investigation in phony cop cars.
Sunshine continues this week as temperatures warm up near 70 degrees on Wednesday, but a cooler weekend on the way.
Missouri is the 7th deadliest state for highway crashes, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. I'll share the top safety tips to keep everyone safe in an accident.
The teen yodeler from Foley, Missouri is making waves on TV. When you can watch Ruby Lee battle it out on The Voice.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
We're focused right now on a live look at the Botanical Garden, all lit up for Garden Glow. Garden Glow, by the way, opens up this weekend. Tickets are on sale right now, though. And you can save a couple of bucks, too, by going on one of the bargain nights for families. The first bargain night is next Monday, by the way. And if you see any of us there, you know we're going to be late for work. Good morning. It is Monday, November 13th. I'm Randy Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+. We've got Paul Cook keeping an eye on the roads and also on the move as well. We've got that report. And then Anthony's been keeping an eye on the weather for us.
Yes, we have a nice sunny week on the way. And we're starting to get that first hint of daylight already. Sunrise around 6:45. And temperatures are going to be warming up, too, through the course of the week. So just like most of our summer has been, well, fall looks to be about the same as we continue to hang on to these very warm numbers. There you can see out over downtown. Yes, the sun is coming on up. 44 degrees now. Our temperature has fallen 1 degree since the last hour, and this is usually the coldest part of the day. There are some 30s sprinkled in, some low 30s from Eureka, Wentzville, even out towards Alton, and 34 in Cahokia Heights. We're at 42 here in downtown. So we'll have a sunny day today. Morning temperatures climbing through the 40s by lunchtime, near 60. And this afternoon, 68 degrees, and some places may hit 70 later today. The pattern stays like this through most of the week. We'll detail each and every day through the weekend coming up. Let's get over to Paul now and track our Monday morning commute. Back at it, Paul.
That's right. I love that pleasant forecast you're predicting there. Also, a pretty pleasant commute to work. Only one incident right now. This is 270 southbound, just past McKelvey, really actually past 70. And you can see here, 270 past 70. It's on the left side. That accident was reported approximately 5:33 and 16 seconds, somewhere around there. And then also look at the big map here. You're moving very, very well. No big issues this morning. We'll keep an eye on it and talk more about the construction near the Poplar Street Bridge the next time we talk.
Right now, there is breaking news in St. Louis County. Police say human remains have been found at a very popular park.
Sydney Stallworth is joining us live in Maryland Heights with what we've learned so far this morning. Sydney, what can you tell us?
Well, Michelle, Rennie, we are live here at Creve Coeur Lake Memorial Park, a very popular place for joggers, kayakers, and families to come visit. And this morning, it is where Maryland Heights Police confirm skeletal remains have been found. Now, we're told the bones were found here on Sunday. Right now, we still have a lot of questions about this discovery. We do know Maryland Heights Police Department is heading this investigation. Now, I've spoken to police this morning, and I'm told all they can confirm is that the skeletal remains were found located in this park on Sunday. This discovery comes just a few months after authorities searched the park looking for a 67-year-old man whose family reported him missing after his car was found here at Creve Coeur Lake in late July. At the last update, early August, St. Louis County Police said they'd conducted an extensive search of the park and were unsuccessful in finding this man. Police have not said there's any connection between that search over the summer and the skeletal remains which have recently been found, and they have not been identified. By the way, I had more questions for police this morning, like what area of the park the remains were located in, were the remains male or female, and where the investigation stands as far as identifying these remains. Now, police tell me they won't have any information until later on this morning, so we're going to be sure to check in with them to get the very latest on this breaking news. But that's the latest from here in Maryland Heights. I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
All right, thanks so much, Sydney. We also are following another breaking story. This time, this is out of Clayton this morning. Take a look. This is a live look at Wydown Boulevard near Audubon Drive, and you can see that police are responding to some sort of incident there. This appears to be in front of some sort of apartment complex, but we, of course, will update you once our crew is on the scene, can confirm more information. In the meantime, this morning, we've also learned that a man has died after being shot at a South St. Louis gas station. It happened last night just after 7 o'clock at the Motor Mart near Chippewa and Jefferson. The 30-year-old victim was shot in the stomach and taken to the hospital. Police have not released a motive or information on a suspect.
Right now, the St. Louis family is looking for 33-year-old Shalonda Webb, who's been missing for weeks now. They say she disappeared from Queen of Peace Rehab Center in the Central West End back on October the 20th. She's 4 feet 11 inches tall, roughly 125 pounds, and has a mask tattoo on her neck. She was last seen with braided hair, wearing joggers and a blue T-shirt that has Queen of Peace writing on it. Her family received the tip saying she was last seen getting into a gray van with Illinois license plates outside of the guest host motel on Grand. They say it's been hard to carry on knowing that she's being in danger.
And then I'm still going to work. I still got to go to work. I got to maintain regular life. We taking care of all of her children right now, so it's very hard right now.
If you see Shalonda or have any information about her whereabouts, the family asks that you call the police.
Well, we are just hours away from a former St. Louis County police officer facing a judge. Matthew McCullough is accused of firing shots at a children's Halloween event.
Our Mercedes McKay joins us now live from Kirkwood to break down the multiple charges he's now facing. Mercedes?
Rennie and Michelle, it was about a month ago when chaos broke out here at North Kirkwood Middle School. It was a terrifying situation for parents and students and the staff here. And that's why today Matthew McCullough will be in court as he faces charges for allegedly firing shots that was at a trunk or treat event here. McCullough's court appearance this afternoon in Clayton is for a bond reduction hearing. Right now he's being held on a $500,000 cash only bond. Police say he fired shots into the air during a trunk-or-treat event at North Kirkwood Middle School on October 15th. Witnesses say he aggressively approached people beforehand and also shouted, quote, "You're all gonna die." He was originally charged with 11 crimes last month. Just days ago, though, a St. Louis County grand jury handed down a true bill in the case, which now has McCullough facing 15 felony charges. You can see the charges now on your screen as we break them down. Those charges include 6 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, 7 counts of armed criminal action, 1 count of making a terrorist threat, and 1 count of unlawful use of a weapon. McCullough resigned from the St. Louis County Police Department just days after the incident on October 19th. Now, the former St. Louis County police officer is actually the son of former St. Louis County prosecutor Bob McCullough. I'll have more on what the family is saying in our next half hour.
Now, Mercedes, we know that the school district had counselors available to the students on the day after the trunk or treat event. Have they done anything else to support the kids as this investigation unfolds?
Rennie, the community has really come together because this was such a terrifying situation that happened here. So even though the trunk or treat event was here at North Kirkwood Middle School, it was actually for Tillman Elementary students. So a donor actually purchased a unifying t-shirt for staff and students to wear, and they were actually selling those t-shirts. And all the proceeds from those sales will go directly to counseling and resources to continue to help everyone at the elementary school and everyone at the district that was impacted by this terrifying incident. Live in Kirkwood, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
All right, just about 6:10 on your Monday, and we are waking up with quiet weather. We are actually expecting sunshine through the entire week, with the exception of one day. Thursday, a cold front is going to come on in, and you see how we turn mostly cloudy that day, and then maybe some showers as the front pushes through. But notice this is light, this is spotty, just like we've had in the last several rounds with systems that have come our way. So Friday morning, we may have a shower or two, but most of the rain chances are very low during that time frame. We go to Sunday night and Monday, that's when we'll have our next chance of widespread rain. So the next few days feature lots and lots of sunshine as our fall foliage now goes past peak this week. So hopefully you had a chance to enjoy those colors. Now most of our trees are bare. We'll talk about the rain and how much is on the way coming up.
This morning, a man accused of impersonating a police officer is arrested. Coming up, the fake police cruisers seized from the suspect.
And this morning, Kings Highway is back open again ahead of protests that shut down the road last night.